Hi, we are FitFin, an autonomous financial assistant where every purchase is a measurable momentum towards your goal. The FitFin website is hosted by AWS EC2 servers. Here, we have 5 options to select from, but first we start off by setting your goal. So here we have the goal setup, where you describe your goal and how much amount you want to set up for your goal, and by the day you want to achieve it. You also add how much liquid cash you have, as well as the amount of risk you are willing to take, your monthly income, and your monthly bills. Save and continue to cart. Next, it takes us to the cart scan page, where you upload a picture of your receipt, where the image processing is done by AWS, which automates, processes, and stores the data, and then OpenAI interprets the receipt by parsing the information on the receipt into categories based on the merchant and items bought. As soon as we upload the image, it provides the general information about the items on the receipt. Then we press Analyze Cart. This takes us to the goal analysis page. Based on the goal description given, we run a Monte Carlo simulation, which basically calculates the risk analysis. Since this is monthly, we are running the simulation for 30 days. You have a maximum, a minimum, and a median projected balance across each day, with the y-axis representing the salary. And we have included an emergency what-if option where you include any unexpected expenses. Here, you add the amount as well as the day of the unexpected expense, and you run the Monte Carlo simulation for that what-if situation. At the top of the page, we are given the purchase impact and by how many days it delays your goal completion. It also gives you the new goal date as well as a new daily target. At the bottom, we have a plan evaluator where you can see which card provides the best rewards, risk penalty, score, as well as the second best card out of the cards you have selected and own. Additionally, an AI provides you with an upgrade opportunity based on better rewards and estimated annual upsides. So we can go to the cards section by clicking Edit Cards, or we can either add or delete new cards. And with the card you selected, you can also see details such as card name, ID, base rate, credit limit, APR, as well as reward categories. For example, here I have selected Amex and Wells Fargo. Now you can rerun the analysis based on other cards and see the outcome. Now we move on to the last part, this being the liquidity forecast. So similar to the Monte Carlo graph and the impact analysis, we have a liquidity forecast based on the same principles as before, but with liquidity funds you had entered in the goal setup, and the level of risk you are willing to take. So it'll run 1,000 simulations to show you the maximum, minimum, and median. Essentially, the higher risk you take, the higher is the return on investment, but at the same time, there's also a chance of significant loss. On the other hand, for a lower risk, there's not as much at stake, and so the return on investment and losses are significantly lowered. In addition, it also shows you the safety confidence score. You can also run new simulations or reload results. This was FitFin. Thank you.